Welcome to my channel, Understanding Your Life and Love in All Things of Life. I will be doing monthly and probably some specific other readings throughout the month, energy reads for each sign each month. So welcome to my office. This is actually in my pretty much my backyard. So sometimes I do come out here, and I just wanted to do the intro to the videos here and let you know that how I do the readings. So I will tap into each sign individually and do an energetic read. Energy will never lie. People can put on a facade, they can put on a mask, they can pretend they're something they're not, they can act a way that they're not really feeling, and there can be all kinds of things, but energy will never lie. It's always important to do an energy read to really find the truth of what's going on. So I will be doing that for each sign. Now, please be aware that not all Aries or Pisces or Aquarians or whatever your sign is would be going through the same exact thing every month, every year. So sometimes the reading might really resonate with you, and other times it might not resonate with you. So my suggestion is to listen to it for a while, see if it's resonating. If it sounds like it's for you, then it's definitely for you. And if it doesn't sound like something you're going through, then it's not for you this month. Try back next month, and check out your rising sign and your moon sign to see if maybe one of those resonates with you more, because sometimes that happens. So just know that I am intending to reach and touch as many people as I can with each one of these energy reads. And so it may be a whole bunch of people, it may not be you. Hopefully it is you. By some chance, the information doesn't sound like yours. There's a ton of readers out there, and you can always go there, but I like to do my work energetically. I think that's really an important way to address anything, because energy is the truth, like I say. I probably will pull cards to just get some extra information, but welcome, and I hope you enjoy your energy read for this month. So here we are in the actual office, and I'm just going to set up the space first, just letting you know what I have here. I have some biblical oil. This is a blend that I put together many years ago, and I travel to Egypt a lot, and I've been taking groups there on spiritual journeys for, I don't know, 12 years, something like that. I lived in Egypt for a year, and so I love essential oils, and I make this blend from the Egyptian oils. So I just like to use this to clear my energy and to also raise my vibration. I just put a little bit on my wrist, rub it together, smell it, put it around my aura. Yeah, so just setting up my space. I also want to burn just a little sage, just to get clear the energy a little bit, not too much, just for the sake of setting the sacred space here to receive only the highest messages. And my intention is that even though this message may not be for every single person within the sign that I am doing the energy read on, that it covers most of the people. That's my intention, because obviously not every person in the same sign is going to be having the same issues. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it wasn't for you. If it does resonate, it was for you. And make sure you subscribe and like and share, all of those great things to help me get my channel out there to others that might need the help. So I did my clearing, and I will also show you, I have some miscellaneous crystals and stones that I am going to put into this bag. So I will also draw a couple of those to add to the messages that are coming through, just to get some extra information for you. So I'm going to just go ahead and put them all in this bag. and see what comes through. And then also I will pull a few cards, and but I'm going to really focus on the energy read. That's really the main part. But I will do some extra things just to add to the reading. So I have all of them in here, and I will intend that we receive the highest messages for each sign, the highest vibrational information that can come through for everyone. Okay, and the cards I am going to be using are the Osho Zen. So they look like that. And I'll just take those out to get them ready. These are the crystals that I have in my card deck. This is a very small amethyst, a clear quartz, and a rose quartz. And I wrap them, I actually have a celestite in here as well. And I have my deck wrapped in a silk cloth and in another angel pouch. So we are ready to go. I will just also, I always keep my wand here in front of my computer. It's kind of like my barrier when I'm talking to my clients, and just keeping the energy, I keep my energy clear on this end, and I just love having this wand right here all the time to keep the energy nice and clear. So let's get started. The first thing I am going to do, I don't tune in ahead of time. Messages might come in before I actually start, but I tune in real time because I want to be able to get the right now messages. So let's get started. So what I'm doing is starting to tune in to see the energetic grid for Aquarius. That is freaky. That music just went on by itself. I did not do that. That's what I'm talking about. These kind of things happen, and I am not sure even what source it's gone. Okay, so that was interesting. Let's continue on. I'm just getting into the space of doing the energy read for Aquarius. So here are the messages that are coming through as I'm reading the energy. I'm being drawn to the crown chakra, and that is the chakra, the seventh chakra, that's connected to your spirituality and your higher power, and being connected to your higher power source energy, whoever that is for you. And I am hearing that you've been a little bit too much in your head, and it's time to get out of your head and be more connected with that natural flow of source, because that is where you're going to find these answers that you're looking for. I just see a lot of thinking, and I'm hearing overthinking. There's a lot of overthinking coming in there. And there's also a lot of distractions, seeing a lot of distractions coming in. Distractions will get in the way of you being connected to your source energy, to your higher guidance. That's why you may feel blocked and confused that you're not getting the messages that you're looking for. You have to clear that energy. And what you can do is simply, take a minute and just go like this and feel like you're actually just pulling the thoughts out of your mind and sending them to the light for transmutation, because you've got to get that out of the way. And what I'm hearing is the noise. There's the noise, the distraction, the noise around your head. So it's like seeing white light swirling and clearing and clearing and clearing. Now, when I'm giving you this information on how to clear yourself or what you can do, don't make it too hard. Don't think it out so hard. Just do
what I'm saying. And it's like, whatever she's saying, yes, I'm doing that. Visualize it, feel it, know that you're doing it, whichever way that works for you, do it that way. Because it may seem too simple, but it really works. And the more that you start working like this with your energy, the more you're going to see, like, wow, I just cleared that. I do feel calmer. I do feel like, less pressure on my head. I do feel more open. So as you swirl that white light and clear that energy inside your brain and around your head, send it up to the light for transmutation and connect your energy up into your divine source. Connect your energy upwards into the divine light and feel the divine light flowing into your head. Just imagine, feel, or just know that the divine light is flowing in through your crown chakra, swirling into your head, clearing your throat chakra. I am hearing that there's a clog in your throat chakra. It feels like, there's a lot of energy here that's clogged. So we're going to move that out. Not saying what you need to say, and then sometimes saying things that you probably shouldn't be saying. I'm hearing, watch your thoughts, watch what you're thinking, and watch what you're saying. You tend to be a little bit more outspoken before you think, and that gets you into a lot of problems because sometimes it's better to think things out before you just speak them out. So then it becomes this problem where you got to hold back what you're thinking, and then you start having these resentments and upsets within yourself. Even though you're kind of projecting it out on the other person, it's because you put it out there to begin with and it caused some friction, and then you've got to swallow it back and it just becomes a thing. So think before you speak. It's what I'm hearing is you're quick to you think and you speak, and sometimes it's harsh, and that harshness gets translated in other ways. And when you're harsh like that, people cannot receive the message that you're telling them anyway. So what happens is you're creating this environment where there becomes a friction, and the person is not going to respond well to what you have to say because of the way you're saying it. Sometimes you just need to sit back and think of a way that you can be compassionate and clear, and don't be demeaning. Now, what I'm telling you are the exact messages that I'm hearing come into my head. So I'm channeling these messages to you. I just want you to know that I'm not sitting here telling you this. I'm actually hearing these words and sharing them with you. So demeaning, I'm hearing demeaning. Don't be demeaning. And they're saying mental. You're too mental, meaning you're not mental. It means you're mental means in your thought, too much in your head. And so sometimes it's better to take that information and go into your heart where you have some compassion and some space, and just sit with it right here. Like, take it out of here and sit with it right here. If I was going to tell somebody something from my heart, what would that sound like? And if I was going to tell them something from my head, what would that sound like? Get used to asking yourself that question, because it's going to sound a lot different coming from your heart than coming from your head. So I'm seeing a lot of debris, a lot of actually negative energy out in your spiritual body. So you have a physical body, and then you have an emotional body, which your aura, which is energy, contains your emotional body, where your emotions are, your mental body, where your thoughts are, and your spiritual body, which is your soul, your connection to source, and your beliefs around spirituality. It's where that energy is. But in the spiritual body, there's a lot of clutter. There's a lot of debris and negativity. I'm just sending a lot of white light to clear that up. What I'm hearing is you take on a lot of negativity from the world around you. you tend to be empathic, which means you feel a lot of what other people feel. And that's why sometimes you do have a jerk reaction, not being a jerk, but a knee-jerk reaction. And because you feel it and it's uncomfortable to you. It feels very uncomfortable to you. And it throws you out of harmony because you're feeling it. It may not even be your stuff, but you're an empath and you feel it and you take it on, and it gets very disruptive within you and very upsetting within you. So you tend to just like blurt it out because you're just so uncomfortable with having that energy in you. Now, you may not even know that you're doing this, but as I'm telling you this, start paying attention to how things affect you. And I bet you this is going to make a lot of sense. So for the month of August, when we're doing these energetic reads, what we're doing is getting information to help you to know right now what you're doing that's getting in the way in your life, that's hindering your relationships, hindering, it could be work, it could be home, it could be all of those things, your kids, but whatever comes through is what is in your way right now. And then I will ask, what is the guidance for you in the month of August 2019? So what is the guidance? What I'm hearing is keep focused forward. Don't let yourself keep getting distracted on what's happening around you. They're saying like the shiny things, the things that just get your attention that are around you, because you tend to multitask. And so when you might be focusing on something like your work or your love or whatever it is that's important to you most right now, you're focusing and something starts, happening out here, and you feel that stuff and you get distracted and you get knocked off course from what you're doing. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to keep focusing on what you're focusing on, but when you're getting rattled about something out here, it's going to affect what you're focusing on here. So the guidance for August is to stay focused, put your target. What is it you want to go after this month? Put that target in front of you and stay focused on hitting that target. That's where you want to put your energy this month, because the energy that's coming in planetarily for you is going to be something that helps you reach your destination. That target will be able to come into view. You may even be able to hit that target by August 30th. That's what I'm hearing. You may be able to hit that target by August 30th if you don't let these things on the outside kind of get your attention and take you off that path and focus to your target. So put your target, decide what it is. You may not even know what it is, but hopefully you do. And if you don't know, think of something, because this is the energy you want to ride for August. And the biggest guidance is don't let what's going on around you pull your attention off what you're doing. So interesting. I've been shuffling these cards, and the first card is New Vision. So that makes complete sense. What just came through is put the focus, decide what that vision is for what it is that you are wanting to work towards, your target. So number 7, I'm hearing, your spiritual body was, they said, was cluttered and dirty. It had negativity in it. And this is a number 7. Number 7 to me is stay on your path. Stay on your path. So having a dirty spiritual body and having negativity would steer you a little bit off your path, or all the way off your path. That can be a big distraction. So stay on your path, keep your focus, keep it in vision. And on the bottom of the deck is the Creator. And so that also makes sense. This is a time of creating. This is a time of you focusing on your vision and putting that target up in front of you and creating what it is that you want to accomplish, what you want to bring into your life, what you want to feel in your life. And when you create, you see how he's sitting there and he's just got a ball of energy and he's closing his eyes. You can do that. Just take a moment to close your eyes and visualize a ball of light and intend what's in that ball of light. What is that? And what would it feel like to have this in your life right now? And put that, what would it feel like in that ball of light? And then I want you to expand that light and put it all the way around you and sit in that ball of light. And if you sit and you have your hands like this on your thighs, that's like, or you can just go like this, or you can go like this, like lift your arms straight up. That's I'm open to receiving. And you let that ball of light just simmer in your energy. This is how you create, when you can feel something, when you can feel the energy, the feeling of whatever it is that you're ready to feel in your life, and you put that in your energy field. That's how you're creating it. And everything always has to start first as an energy before it can transform into the physical. So this, get your focus, keep your eye on it, and then create. Make sure every day you do a short little meditation. You don't have to go into a big, meditation. Just breathe, close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, you go inside. And then just in your hands, that ball of light, imagine what's in there. Imagine what it looks like, what it would feel like. Imagine what you would be doing and how you'd be feeling. And then expand it out all the way around you and inside of you and sit in that light. Breathe it in, breathe that light into your body, into all of your cells. Make it part of your physical. And that is how you create. So let me just grab one more card and see any last messages for you. Awareness. So that message about not letting things distract your attention, because you see how it's dark on the outside and how that message was coming through about the negativity in your space. That's what it does to your space. That's like a great visual of when you have this clutter or negativity or stuff that's weighing on you. That's not even yours. Somebody's just upsetting you, or somebody's doing something that irritates you, or somebody is acting a way that you don't like. So what? You know what? At the end of the day, this is what matters. Not this, not getting your energy like this. You see how bright and light she is in the middle, but the outside is just containing that. And when you're like that, it's hard for anything to create. And you're going to have a really hard time focusing. So let people be in who they're going to be. You can't change anybody. You can only change you. And you don't need to let that be part of your thing. You've got other things you got to focus on. And this month, it's about creating something you want. And I keep hearing that date, by August 30th. So put the work to it now. So I'm going to take out a stone and see, and I have a heart. This is an ocean jasper heart. So let me see what the energy is saying. Come more from your heart. Come more from your heart. And I'm seeing, they're showing me a tree growing in your heart. Like, grow in your heart. Grow things from your heart. That's where your growth is, your heart. So focus more on your heart, coming from the heart, because go like this on your heart, just to your right. Like, spin your chakra and just feel how beautiful your heart chakra is. Imagine a beautiful emerald green energy and just soothing your heart. Soothe your heart. If you ever need to soothe your heart, just close your eyes and send light into it. Soothe your heart. And then remember that you're in that ball of light. And that's all that matters, is to create. So I hope that was helpful for you. Have a great month. I will be back to do some love readings. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you know when those are up. And I might even do them live. So that will let you know if I upload or I do something live. So thank you, Aquarius, for being here on my first month of putting up these energy reads. I hope to see you next month. Please like, share, comment. I'd love to get to know you. Peace out.